Hello, dear Cancer. I will tell you today's horoscope for September 26th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Cancer. I'll tell you today's horoscope. You're starting a day full of energy, but also of hard work. Don't let tiredness get the better of you at night. You're waiting for a new opportunity to get a good job. Don't worry, because it will come very soon, but stop thinking negatively because you could delay the process even more, Cancer. Subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. The bigger your challenges at work, the more opportunities you'll have to succeed. You're lucky with money, try some gambling, but don't go overboard. With financial matters, you must be very cautious, don't risk too much. You'll have enough money to save and buy yourself something. In love. A loved one may hurt you with their comments, but that's not their intention. Be patient before hastily solving a relationship problem. In health. You'll be very sensitive and feel a little vulnerable. Take advantage of your free time to put your ideas in order and clear your mind once and for all. You will have the energy to face any kind of challenge or difficulty. Do not confuse self-esteem with arrogance, which has nothing to do with you. One thing is to believe that you are the center of the world and that you deserve everything, and another is to value yourself adequately, but at the same time respect and value others. Cancer, expect some good news today, emotionally speaking, because it will have enormous meaning for you. The drive, strength, and energy that you will feel today should be used to solve any uncomfortable situation that arises in your life. You will be the support of someone who is going through a bad time. In love. We have two squares of the moon. To maintain a good relationship, you have to make a commitment. Many times, if necessary, apologize, even if you are not 100% guilty. It is worth keeping what you have and not complicating things further. Now that your ruler, the moon, is moving in squares with the sun and Venus, certain emotional instabilities occur. You are close to finding that person who will compliment you in everything if you haven't already found them. And if they are already with you, then you have to do everything in your power to make it work. In health. An impulsive desire can cost you dearly if it is something associated with your health, since today we have an opposition between your ruler, the moon, and the planet Chiron. It is important that you put your creative energy to work directly and act rationally when doing physical exercises. At work. Do your thing. Don't exceed your responsibilities and make it clear how far each person should go. Each person has to take what corresponds to them. With so many retrograde planets, people tend to dissipate their energy. Courage. If you are still looking for a job, today could be the big day, so don't give up. If you receive more than one job offer, carefully analyze which of the two suits you best. It's not about being a slave, so hold your head high and hope for the best. Remember that attitude is very important. Money and fortune. Do not put your money in the hands of irresponsible people. You must carefully weigh the nature of contracts or proposals that have too many conditions or unconvincing clauses. The stars say that those born under your sign will enjoy a period of abundance. This means that the financial problems you have will be resolved little by little. Try to do the math to better control your income and expenses to avoid future losses and, with this, achieve economic stability. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, high. Cosmic dynamics, a feeling or hunch that will tell you what you should do best in a given situation. Dangerous tendency, the imposing brakes that you put on yourself, the restrictions that are not realistic, but based on fear. You should avoid being manipulated by the comments of opportunistic people. The best relationship today. It is with Scorpio and Pisces. Your current compatibility is very good with all signs, although in the case of fire signs it is less. If you are single, happy days are predicted with interesting people who will powerfully attract your attention. The special number for you today is 51. Your lucky color is purple. The universal number is 5. Numerology. Numbers are reduced to single digits. Based on the above, these are your auspicious hours in matters of love, money, and business for September 26th, standard according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you should always adapt them to your national time: 3:15 a.m., 6:30 a.m., 1:25 p.m., and 2:40 p.m. The lucky numbers in chance are 3, 17, 45, and 56. What kind of man do Cancer women like? They love the slow and measured development of relationships. We can say that he expects a long period of wonderful relationships. When dealing with a Cancer woman, you should show special sensitivity. Sex will not be essential at the beginning of the relationship because she will prefer to get to know you a little better. She loves details, flowers, love poems, romantic dinners are always welcome. You shouldn't feel sorry for her. She loves compliments like anyone else, but it's hard for her to tolerate criticism. The starting point of a relationship can be an appeal to a Cancer woman for advice and moral support. If she feels safe with a man, she will find in him the source of her spiritual stability, and it can be said that she has found the key to her heart. She wants tenderness, security, and comfort from home. The Cancer woman is quite patient with her partner. She tries not to aggravate difficult situations, she will not betray, and will fight for family happiness. In professional matters, it is in your best interest to keep your aspirations within reasonable limits. Be objective when evaluating your good achievements. An investment offer can be very advantageous. Friendliness and good humor will be prominent notes in your friendly relationships. Cancer, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Some things are better left behind and forgotten, like the reproaches your partner has made you. Instead of fanning them, it is preferable to let them fade away over time, as highlighting them will only widen the gap between you. Togetherness is essential. Even though you may easily make a profit today, don't be fooled, your project will require constant effort. Nothing is achieved without hard work, and there are no simple solutions. Today's victory is a hint of what you can achieve if you persevere and put in the necessary effort. It is important to overcome inactivity and make an extra effort to improve your well-being. Lack of activity can lead to excessive thinking, which increases anxiety and stress. Start gradually, perhaps with a short walk, and progress step by step. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a channel sponsor. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. Great communication in already formed couples, fluidity in dealing with the opposite sex in general, new bonds for singles. Fulfill the destiny of making your personal miracle come true. Decide if money is despicable or you want it fervently. This is a time to make absolute decisions, black or white, no gray. If at some point in your life you opted for isolation and with this decision you lost friends, today is an excellent day to begin to recover them. Favorable time to enrich past relationships, call distant people on the phone, or return to an old love. The past comes back to you to enrich your present. Try to make an agenda with all the pending activities for today. You need to catch up on the most important matters. A friend will ask you to go to a social event, but you will only be able to go if you manage to finish on time. Today you will have the impression that you have started off on the wrong foot, given the circumstances that will be presented to you, because a special person for you will make a mistake that will directly affect you. It is important that you learn to forgive and, above all, not to hold grudges, because this will poison your soul. Thanks to the energy of the waxing moon, you will be very active, and if you have a dream, you will go after it with enthusiasm and a lot of will. They may make you a very attractive proposal, and you will realize that whoever wants, can. When an author copies another author, we call it plagiarism, but if he copies many authors, then we call it research. Your ruler, the moon, is in sextile with retrograde Saturn direct, which compensates for the conjunction with retrograde Neptune. Certain character fluctuations could create conflicts with your partner or with the people around you. Don't let work problems cloud your love life or take you away from your emotional center. Deep down in your heart, you know that you are acting in a bad way. The decisions you are making at this point in your life are not the best. For this day, the best action you can take is to be cautious and intelligent, since any bad decision can be the cause of a disaster in your love life. One of your past relationships will knock on your door. Don't be afraid to rekindle love with that person. Forget the misunderstandings you had at the time and open your heart again. This is a new opportunity to put aside misunderstandings and live a new experience together. Conjunction of your ruler, the moon, with Neptune retrograde. This day, don't neglect the symptoms you might be having, especially if they are associated with a chronic disorder. Go to your doctor and do not ignore his instructions. Try to be more alert to headaches and see a doctor before they get worse. Likewise, you should be aware of body pains, especially stomach pains. Relax and do not stress about anything, that does not help you at all. You will successfully deal with difficult situations that arise today related to your work. Let yourself be guided by your intuition and combine it with your experience and ingenuity. There is a good chance that today you will be presented with an opportunity to grow in the workplace. You should take advantage of this situation to get what you have been looking for a long time. If you are looking for a job, do not abandon your mission. Today you are very lucky. If you pay attention to your intuitions, today will be your day to move mountains and knock down obstacles. You will manage to sign a legal document that will provide you with money and ensure the execution of important contracts in your future economic life. The economic situation you are going through leaves much to be desired at the moment. It is essential to look for extra jobs, since lately you will have to make very important payments, which will leave you insolvent in other matters. Try to buy only what is necessary and pay for what is a priority. Today's financial growth will come to your business, thanks to the decisions you have made previously. It is important to remember that just because you have good profits, it does not mean that you can squander money. Enjoy your good results, but do not abuse them. Here is a more detailed and extended version of your text. There are some situations in your life that could appear as obstacles from now on. However, instead of seeing them as impossible barriers to overcome, see them as steps you must take to grow and achieve more things in the future. Every challenge you face is an opportunity in disguise. Remember that obstacles are only tests from the universe to see how far you are willing to go for your dreams. Do not wait for everything to resolve itself, since that could take much longer than you imagine. It is time to act. As for your emotions, Cancer's heart will let out some sorrows that it has been silently carrying for several days. These emotions have been building up, and it is important not to repress them any longer. You have to allow yourself to feel, but you should also seek the support of people who truly love you. Don't get the impression that you are alone or that you have no one to trust. The truth is that you can count on the love of your family and sincere friends who will always be there for you, even in the darkest moments. A potential emotional storm is brewing, but don't panic. Take this day to make sure you have enough self-confidence to overcome any conflict that may arise. Only when you have solid self-esteem and a clear vision of your capabilities will you be able to face any adversity with courage. Remember that storms pass, and you will be stronger after this experience. Someone is seeking your help for an important project or a job that requires your talents. They are likely to contact you today, so stay alert. Don't doubt your abilities. Trust that you have everything it takes to do it well. However, also think carefully about how much you will charge for this job. Always value your abilities and don't underestimate what you can contribute. Your time and skills are valuable, and it's time to start recognizing that. It's a good time to start taking better care of your body. Sometimes, you focus so much on taking care of others that you forget about yourself, but today you should prioritize your physical and emotional well-being. Also, you are likely to spend a large part of your day helping a person who is unable to care for themselves. This person needs you, and your help will be invaluable to them. Don't worry about the time you spend, as this act of kindness will be rewarded later. There is someone you are interested in who is on the opposite emotional extreme from you. This can be a very positive thing, as opposites tend to complement each other very well, but some problems of understanding can also arise due to the differences in their way of seeing things. In this phase of falling in love, it is crucial that you are patient and tolerant so that the relationship has a good foundation from the beginning. On the other hand, if you already have a partner, it is time to bring out the best in you in the relationship. Sometimes you tend to let your partner take care of the darkest and most conflictive parts of your personality, but that is not fair. It is important that you take responsibility for your own emotions and attitudes. No relationship is perfect, and the most important thing is to learn to handle challenges together, rather than putting all the burden on each other. Take advantage of this day to reflect on how you can improve your relationship and make positive changes. If you have any pain in your heart, make sure to talk to someone close to you today. Sometimes, just talking to someone can help you release that emotional burden and see things from a clearer perspective. At work, there may be a person who is causing problems. Try not to let their comments or actions affect you. Avoid listening to what they say, as it will not benefit you or help you move forward. Focus on your own goals and what you want to achieve. Every good thing that comes into your life is the result of your effort, and if you want more of those achievements, you will have to work harder to achieve them. As for your emotional well-being, there is a person in your future who will be a great support for you. This person will come at the right time, when you need them the most, so do not despair. In the meantime, it is essential that you maintain control over your emotions and do not let compulsions or impulses dominate you. Use a simple rule: think before you act. This will help you avoid hasty decisions that you could regret later. You have no excuse right now, Crab. If you feel that something bad is happening to you, then you have to start realizing what is really wrong with you, especially with your body. It is good that you see things as they should be and not as you sometimes believe. If love is not the answer to your problems, it is necessary that you stop thinking negatively about what can come to you at this moment and will contribute to your life in general. It is good to realize the things that we are gaining in love in order to move forward. If you do not think about saying the things that are bothering you at work, it is because you are really not concentrating on the things you have to do. Despite the problems that this causes, you should always say what bothers you and what you really think. The well-being you want is in your hands. It doesn't depend on your money as many would have you believe. You need to get out a little more, breathe new air. Right now you have a very good way of seeing things, and that can only give you greater peace of mind, something you really value a lot. Don't stand living in doubt. Today the moon makes an opposition to the sun, connecting your third house of communication and the ninth of travel. So today you have to be very careful with what you say and to whom you say it. There is a risk of being misunderstood or misinterpreted in what you wanted to say. A day in which communication takes on a lot of importance, so you have to be very careful about what you say and how you say it to avoid problems. Think twice about what you want to say, especially if it's a joke or a sarcastic comment, since not everyone understands humor in the same way. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.